Hi, I have an idea for some of the people that are my age. I'm talking to the baby boomers today. All those who are 40, 50s, and 60s and above. I started this YouTube channel basically at the end of summer 2025. I've only been at it a couple months. But the more content I create, the more excited I get. Because I get to put down on YouTube, on the social media, parts of my life, my history, my experiences in life. You know, at age 62, we have seen a lot, witnessed a lot, and overcame many, many challenges that young people cannot, or they're not there yet. Maybe they will be there someday. See, I work in an environment where a lot of young people have thrown their life away. And they grew up without parents, maybe adopted, maybe they grew up on streets, the parents were on drugs or alcohol or divorces or all of the above. We grew up in a single home family as well. Dad raised 5 boys and 1 girl. My mom died in a car accident in 1967. My youngest brother was about 7 months old, and the oldest was about 7 years old. And everybody else fell in between. 5 boys, 1 girl. See, my dad's my hero. He's still around today. He's going to be 90 years old. And that man did what he could. Limited English, limited work skills, limited education, but he managed to pull us through without separating us and sending us to different group homes and what have you. So there's a big story to tell on my end. You know, I happen to have a very successful career. I happen to enjoy some of the nicer things in life right now. I happen to have the privilege of getting up, going to work, a sober man today. A man that no longer smokes. A man that no longer gambles thousands, tens of thousands of dollars into the casinos. I'm a very fortunate man today. I still have my wife. I have all my adult children. I have plenty of grandbabies. You know, I get to see the world through different eyes. I enjoy life today. God has been graceful to me. And I just want to share that with a few other people. And I started by saying you need to create your own YouTube channel. For one reason and one reason only. That's to leave our legacy. See, YouTube is the second largest search engine. Second largest search engine in the world. YouTube only follows Google search engine, which Google owns YouTube. What does that got to do with anything, Pete? Well, think about it. Wouldn't you like to know more about your past, your family members, your grandpa, your grandma, your great-grandpa, great-grandma? What were their struggles? You know, why are you the way you are? You know, why are you an overcomer, overachiever? Where did you get those traits at? You know, is it possible that it came from our ancestors way back in the day? Very possible. And so if we don't put this on film, so to speak, on video, how our grandchildren's 100 years from now, when we're gone, when somebody else lives in your home, your car is now just a pile of metal and some plastic. Your finances, somebody else is controlling, are going right through there. 100 years from now, it won't matter anymore. You will be gone. I will be gone. And the only legacy left behind is what we leave on video for our future grandchildren. I would have loved to know more about my granddad. I asked my dad this last weekend, what did he do, where he come from? He's from Guanajuato, my granddad. His name's Pedro as well. And apparently he worked on the railroads, had a couple of fruit stands apparently. Met my grandma in Mission, Texas. He left Mexico, came to Texas, and my dad got one sister named Irene. She's passed on now. Dad's still around. And so I want to tell my story in bits and pieces. And I want you, more importantly, to tell your story. I challenge you. I challenge you to put it in a video and let your future grandbabies see it as adults when they get older. You won't be around. I won't be around any longer. But that's going to be one of their greatest treats. And by all means, if you have trouble struggling with some of the addictions I have trouble with, the drinking, the gambling, the smoking, maybe you have different struggles. You know, two of the greatest and biggest vices that are growing in today's society is porn and gambling. So let's seek help. I did, and I continue to seek help because I know my addictive personality, and it's just beautiful to be able to. I'm on my way to work again. I work every day at 62. I'm going to keep working till about I'm 70, give or take, and then I'm going to go YouTube full time. Maybe before then. Who knows? But I have other YouTube videos on repairs and drinking, smoking, gambling. Follow me. And we'll continue this story, my history, in the near future.